Okay, with the mixer running, I start to add the flour. If I can do that without dumping and filming and dumping it everywhere. And then I will add hang on a minute. Okay, at this point it just looks like a mess. And this is where I start to add the white flour. And I'm doing this about a quarter cup at a time and letting it incorporate. And the mixer is going to tell me when I have added enough. See how the dough is starting to ball up. In a wad. I want you to notice this little mixer doesn't rock or move or we're getting there. What I'm looking for is a nice smooth ball that doesn't stick at all to the sides of the bowl. When this mixer is finished kneading, the bowl will be clean. And I think that's pretty close to there. At this point, and I've added approximately, probably a little less than 3/4 of a cup of white flour to whatever the amount of whole wheat was in there. But at this point, I'll set a timer for 10 minutes and we'll come back then. Okay, the 10-minute timer went off. You can see my nice little wad of dough there and it's just kneading away. And I'm going to stop the mixer at this point. And well, I can't do this. I've got to put this down to do this. Okay. There's the dough. And as you can see, the bowl is absolutely clean, which is how it turns out. So I take this and put it on another counter out of the way. We've been eating breakfast. And then I'll get a cloth and put over the bowl and let it rise for an hour or two or whatever, a couple hours. And while the bread is rising, I go ahead and prepare the pan. I grease it good with ghee or whatever fat happens to be handy in the refrigerator. Sometimes lard, sometimes ghee. It just depends on what's closest. And then I dust it with cornmeal. And I've discovered over years of experience that dusting it with flour doesn't work. And when you bake bread with whole wheat flour, especially freshly ground whole wheat flour, if you don't dust it with cornmeal, it's going to stick to the pan. It doesn't let go very well. So I dust it with cornmeal, and then that sits there And of course my bread is over here rising.